I, Bandis Bowens, and I am here to apologize for some things I've said in the media. It has come to my attention that I am being boycotted by numerous African American organizations. There were several products that I was using. Turns out they were manufactured by blacks, which is why my hair looks like this. But that's not why I'm apologizing today for some of the more controversial things I have said regarding the blacks. And I did not know that Antoine, my hairstylist, was homosexual. I assumed that he was just very happy, and well, I was wrong. And Antoine refuses to use the black woman hair products on my hair, and so here we are. So here tonight on the Diggler Digest, let me just say, I am so sorry. And I promise to turn around and make a new change. Oh, wait a minute. There's a call coming. Yes? President Trump called? Don't worry, I'll be pardoned. Gotcha, bitch. It's time for the Diggler Digest.
All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me. I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
Well. How y'all doing out there? It is I, he, she, they, them, thou, if you please, Cream Diggler. Yes. So happy to be here. So happy to see you, to be seen. Yes, amen. Y'all, we have a lot packed into the show today. It's going to be a jam-packed show. Before we even get into all that, I want to just share something that happened last night. Okay. So last night, we're getting ready for bed. I'm in the bed first. You know, husband is around doing things, getting the cat situated, you know, because he has to do a whole routine with the cat because he swears the cat wants to be in the bed in the room at night. And honey, it's a no. It's a no-go, girl. It's a no. So he's doing stuff with him. I'm in the bed, you know, on my phone, blah, blah, blah. So he comes, you know, to bed, and, you know, I'm suggesting something. You know, I'm suggesting it's, you know, whoopee time. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know. I was like, what you talking about, you know? He's talking about, well, you didn't put your CPAP mask on and you're talking to me. You were all like making small talk and shit before you went to bed, talking about, oh, look at this girl on the Instagram. She's blah, blah, blah. I was like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you try to call me out. And he's all, of course, I'm dying. I'm laughing. I'm dying laughing at this point. Okay. I am dying. Hold on, girl. I got me some tea here. In honor of Wendy Williams, I'm drinking some nice hot green tea. Perfect temperature. Let's just cool, just right about. So, child, yeah. So we going on back and forth, laughing and kikiing, and he's like, "Yeah, you don't do all that before it's time to go to bed. You go to sleep when it's time to go to bed. All this extra chit chat." And I said, "Well," and this is 10 minutes later, by the way. And I said, "Well," there's a little dramatic pause, and I'm like, "Well, if you know what's up, what's going on?" like, what? If you know what's up, what's going on? Why we still talking? Why we still talking? Okay. Or is it just me? Is it me? Is it me? Okay. Am I the problem? Okay, probably I'm the problem. But speaking of problems, let's get off of me and get on Stephen Baldwin. Okay. Let me get girl. Let me put my glasses on, girl. Let her not act like she can see. Now let's get to Stephen Baldwin, girl. What is she doing? Have y'all heard what's going on with her? This video that's come out with her. Well, let's just look at it for ourselves, and after we watch this video, then I'm going to bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Okay, so let's watch this for a second. Okay, and it's short, so I'm probably going to repeat it because it's short and it's crazy. So here we go.
It is all of them. It is all of them. All of them.
Yo, let me give her the full screen.
And not.
It's that short. Pay attention.
It is all of them. All of them. And not one will be able to escape.
Girl, let's play it one more time.
It is all of them. It is all of them. All of them. And not. It is all of them.
First of all, it's the creepy.
All of them.
I don't know what that thing filter she has.
And not one will be able to escape.
No context, girl. It's like, okay, all of who, girl? And I mean, we can't play now, girl. We are living in the era of 47. Okay, girl. Like, I hate to be that girl, like conspiracy theory girl, but I'm gonna be conspiracy theory girl all for the next 4 years. Okay, girl. Who's conspiracy theory girl? Who, she, me? That's me. Sipping on this green tea. Oh, girl, she rhymes. Okay. She rhymes. It's he, she, me. Sipping on the green tea. Conspiracy. Conspiracy. Girl, what is happening? I need some help. I need some help on this. Girl, bringing to the stage. Hola, come on, Star. How are you?
I am tickled tonight. First off, Shannon.
The read, girl, the read. Okay. I'm like, please.
Shannon calling you out. Be like, oh, I already know.
Okay. Girl, the read. Like, can we just pretend, like, you know, some things you don't talk about, girl.
Right. You're breaking the fourth wall here, sir.
Right, you're breaking the fourth wall. Exactly. Yes, that is a great way to put it. Yes.
Now, as for Miss Baldwin, I wonder, do you think maybe that might be some kind of AI thing? Because, like, I'm telling you, the AI stuff is getting better and better each time they do it. It's just, but yeah, something is extremely off with that. So ain't no telling.
You're right. It very well could be AI. Because mind you, by the time I got it, I mean, I don't follow Stephen Baldwin, so right. I don't know where it actually came from. It was said it came from, you know, him, but it definitely could be because girl, I almost said conspiracy. It could be
conspiracy, right?
Right. Okay. It very well could be AI conspiracy, Baldwin conspiracy. Or she could be promoting a movie, right?
Yeah.
For all we know. That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's like it's kind of a very Revenge of the Body Snatchers kind of thing. It's
Right.
giving that.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yes.
but to watch that, imagine watching that on your phone in the dark at night, bitch. It's kind of
Mm-mm.
scary.
It is very
It's kind of scary.
turn on all the lights. I'll be
Yeah.
looking at the curtains like, who's coming for me?
Right? Coming for all of them, girl. No one will
Mhm.
escape.
Right.
That's giving very Revenge of the Body Snatchers. It's giving what's that show with the lizard people? V. You
Oh
know,
yes.
oh, back in the
Yes.
day, we used to love V. It didn't age well, but I loved it
It did.
back in
Before
the
it's
day.
time,
For
we
its
were
son,
like,
yes,
we were hooked. We were shook.
shook by that show, right? Oh my gosh. But Swag, thank you for being here tonight. I know that Greg is going to be joining us later tonight. Is
Mhm.
the plan? So Swag, tell me, the holidays are coming up. Before we get into the topics, what you got planned? Anything exciting you got planned for yourself? You and the kitty cat.
I am doing absolutely nothing.
No.
My mama called me the other day and said like, she's gonna send me this card and expects me to bring it with me when I come down for the holidays. I said, who told you I was coming down for the holidays?
Oh.
She's like, what do you mean you're not coming down for the holidays? I'm like, I'm in my new home. I just want to chill. I want to relax. Just
Yeah.
enjoy being here. And she
Mhm.
and then come to find out my stepsister's coming, but she's not coming till New Year's. I'm like, well, see, then we just get together for New Year's.
Right.
Then
Yeah. There you
everybody will
go.
be-
Mhm.
I was just there for Thanksgiving, what that long ago, but your mama always wants you to come around. So, but nope, I got my Christmas playlist already set up, good to go. I'm just gonna curl up, watch movies,
Uh,
and just have a wonderful time.
I love that. And speaking of, you have I don't know, you have foresight. You can see into the future because in today's episode, we're doing Diggler's top 5 Christmas albums at the
Oh,
end of the
okay.
episode. Yes, and the best
Yay.
song on that album, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yes. Let's get in some of these comments before we move on to the next bit of the show. Would you
Mhm.
mind doing the honors?
I will be glad to. Mr. McClinton, welcome to the show. Says you better know your pronouns. You be conspiracy. Oh
Amen.
lordy. Mr. Taylor in the house. Girl, what in the actual hell was that? That's what we're trying to figure out, Mr. Taylor.
Girl.
We have no idea.
I don't know, sis. I don't know.
Sammy says he could be back on that Tina Snow. Uh-oh.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. This is the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard. I'm glad she went in her draws, though. Or although that could have helped with the ratings,
Okay. We didn't see a lizard tongue flick for V. Okay. And tell Mama Swag I'll be in your place if she cook it. You know what? She will let you come on over and eat her cooking. So
I mean, she's gonna be cooking.
I know she's gonna be cooking.
So you just gotta find out if you welcome. That's what you gotta.
No, actually, I don't know if she's gonna be cooking because if nobody's gonna be there but my stepfather, she might be like, I'll just wait till New Year's to cook. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
She won't pull it out like a Paula Deen and make a little casserole or something for him. So what's she gonna do? They're gonna go out to eat to Cracker Barrel?
Probably so.
Perfect.
Right. That'll be his Christmas gift to her. You ain't got to cook.
I mean, that makes total sense to me. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, well, everyone grab your teacups if you have them, or your water bottles, or your beers, girl, whatever you got, and take a sip, girl. Get your throat ready, girl. For this tea. Yes, lubricate. Here we go. Girl, right off the presses.
Mm-hmm.
Megan Thee Stallion has a couple of things going on right now. She's getting a restraining order against Tory Lanez because it's alleged that he paid this podcaster guy about $3,000 is what it showed in the Venmo receipts. His father paid the podcaster guy the money to put bad press out there about Megan Thee Stallion. Because let me tell you, and the reason why I don't know if this is before or after the film, but if it was after the film that came out on Amazon, I understand why. Because they roasted his ass without even having to roast him, just tell him the facts, how she presented it from her side. It was crazy. And so I'm sure that was some form of trying to sway public opinion by doing that kind of thing. I mean, do you think Tory should just live and let it be, girl, or is he
need to let it go at this point? Because like the evidence is clear. He's already been convicted. He's serving his time. And the more he does, it's like you doing a lot for somebody who claims to, be innocent. Like, come on now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard that harassment was like the day before the film came out. It's kind of like they knew it was not going to put Tory in a good light, so it was like kind of like getting ahead of it. So yeah, it's leave that poor woman alone. She's already been through enough with y'all. Leave her alone.
And at this point, I feel like everybody knows it happened. Anybody who saying it didn't happen is really just a hater in disguise.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Is. Yeah.
I think we talked about her documentary / whatever that movie was before. I've watched it, I think, at least one more time since the last time we talked about it, just because I enjoyed the storytelling of it and her journey with her mother and with fame and everything. It's just a really interesting documentary. So I think you all should watch it if y'all haven't. Swag, you watched it, right?
I did. It was really good. I'm glad that I watched it. So yeah, you definitely watch it if you haven't, because she's telling her story, and I ain't got no reason to doubt her.
And I found the cartoon part, the animation part, very, very effective.
Yes, agreed.
And she has her Act 3 coming out of her album. I guess Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. She's released 2 albums within last year, I guess. So she has a 3rd album coming out. Her fans are living for it. So if you are a Megan Thee Stallion fanatic, get ready. She coming.
Get ready.
Do you listen to albums of Meg's yourself?
I've listened to some of them. Yeah. I mean, I don't like put them on repeat or anything like that, but I've listened to them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The song has to be really catchy because usually rap songs go by so fast when they're rapping so fast. I'm not gonna be, laying across my bed trying to figure out the rap lyrics. You know what I mean? Right. Like back in the day. Girl, you gotta the song gotta get me that hook me in so I can learn it kind of as I'm listening to it casually.
Yes.
But hey,
these ears ain't what they used to be. So.
Ain't what they used to be. But let's look at what we got next here. We got A&E is starting this documentary series, and they're premiering it with Kanye West. It's almost like this litigation. I don't know if I'm using that's the right word. It's like you're not in court, but you're in this other place where there's still lawyers. You're in a conference room, whatever that place is called. I forget what that place is called. Interrogations are happening and stuff.
What do they call that?
I forget what that place is called. But they go ahead. What you got?
I was gonna say litigation, but that's not it.
Maybe it is. Well, you know what? It might be in the title that I'm about to play. I'm about to play a video to show you what they've been using, the trailer, if you will, to tease us all. So here we go.
This deposition is taking place via Zoom video conferencing.
Mr. Rowe,
What is Atkinson Baker? Is that's the court reporter? Okay, hang on.
the court reporter service is on twice.
All right.
Madam Court Reporter, can you swear in our witness?
Mr. West, would you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly state, under penalty of perjury, that the evidence you shall give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
This is case number 220, entitled My Channel versus West.
My name is Michael Popak. Can you hear me, Mr. West?
Yes.
Okay. I see that you're looking down at probably a device. Are you on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask as a ground rule that you not be on your phone during the exam. Can we agree to that?
Well, is that legally what it should be?
I'm not going to advise you as to the law. That's why your lawyers are here. But that is my ground rule for the deposition, consistent with California law, that you need to be present, focused on the examination and not on a device.
Due to my mental geniusness, in order to focus on this bullshit, I need to be on a phone.
Counsel, do you want to speak to your client before we continue?
I think, well, Kanye, in terms of, you can listen to the questions and answer them, right?
Okay, I get off the phone.
Okay, Mr. West, why have you donned a mask to start this deposition?
Because you don't have the right to see my face.
And is it your intention to wear that mask for the entire duration of your examination?
Perhaps.
Okay. So, counsel, we're going to take this up with the magistrate, but I'm not going to delay the examination. We'll do it at the break.
Kanye obviously had planned a stunt. He had that mask in his pocket. He was just looking for the appropriate moment during the deposition. I'm in for a ride. My goal was to stay on that Bronco as long as I could.
Interrogation Raw, Celebrity Under Oath, Thursday, December 26th at 10, only on A&E.
So it is a interrogation, but it is a deposition. It was a deposition. So the name of the show was interrogation. That's what threw me off. Okay, yeah. Girl, one thing Kanye West gonna do, he gonna Kanye West. No, that's I respect that. I respect that. Kanye is, some people they gonna be crazy just, in certain situations at the club with their family, with their friend. Kanye is crazy in the courtroom. He's crazy on the street. He is. I mean,
yes.
I mean, he give it to you. Everybody can get it. Well, he's the one person when he say everybody can get it. Literally, everybody
can get it. due to my mental genius, I need like what? Oh my God, Lord! I can't believe that actually came out of his mouth. Then I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That is classic, Kanye West. So why are any of us surprised? Like, honestly,
I just keep wondering, like, would he be that crazy if he wasn't rich? You know what I mean? Like, if he had the money, like if he had to work like the rest of us, would he still be the Kanye we know today?
That's a good question, because we have always said that like access to money gives you access to things that the rest of us wouldn't be able to do. Lets you get away with things that the rest of us wouldn't get away with. So you make a good point. It's like, because if you or I tried that stunt, no, it would not go over well. So yes, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do we have any comments before we move on to our next?
Yes, we do. This is back talking about about Tory Lanez. Sammy says Tory need to let Bubba get the booty and live happily ever after.
Well, he desperately trying to not let him have it, ain't he? He desperately trying to not let him have it.
Seriously. These 2-minute 40-second artists. And Cynthia Keller, good evening. She says the position. And Mr. Thompson's in the house. What's going on, sir? Kanye is a scrambled egg. That's putting it mildly. The lights are on, but nobody is home. No, this nigga didn't, due to his geniuses. Play some people's head.
He says, I am a genius in the world and in my own mind. Most definitely.
In my mind. So you will not.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay, so Wendy Williams was spotted out. You know, this is just after her people or the people who were allegedly responsible for her were saying that she was permanently incapacitated. You know, and so of course it's sent a lot of us into a frenzy. Those of us who do care about Wendy. And well, there was a little video. It's a very short clip. It's going to play a couple of times. If not, I'll play it again, just so you can see her. She's in a back of a SUV, picking up some food from someplace. Let's see. One thing about Wendy, she gonna eat, and she gonna patronize a mom and pop. Okay, you know she's definitely gonna do that. So let's see here.
How you doing, Wendy Williams? How you doing, baby? You look good.
Yeah, man.
What is some sisters there showing up? Look at her. How you doing? What kind of oyster she? How you doing?
Okay, there's our girl. She's alive. I don't think it's a clone.
Right.
So good to see Wendy out and about.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Swag, what is your thoughts? Where are you mentally on all this Wendy Williams?
I mean, I feel, I mean, after seeing the documentary, like obviously my heart goes out to her, like, you know, to go through what she's gone through, like being on TV, being a beloved celebrity, you know, it's like, it's so funny because like I see it online all the time. Anytime some big scandal comes out, everybody's like, damn, I wish Wendy Williams was here right now. We need her. We need her right now for her commentary.
Yeah.
And so, you know, but you know, these things happen, unfortunately. And it's like, you know, it's a terrible thing to see somebody kind of just, you know, be, you know, in the state that she's in, and to see that, you know, it's just kind of hard to watch. But you know, we wish her the best, and you know, we want her to, you know, just live out her days and be happy and stuff like that. So
well said. Well said. My sentiments exactly. It's you know, I just loved, she brought so much joy to my life watching her talk about the hot topics and do her thing. And so yeah, I'm like all those other people who, when something pops off, going, man, it would be so nice to be able to wake up the next morning and see Wendy tiptoe out. And tell
right.
us, you know, her thoughts and takes on it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, here we go. A little bit more something else going on here. Remy Ma is alleging that Papoose is having an affair with the boxer Clarissa Shields. Now, Clarissa Shields has a movie coming out, I think, in January. She's an Olympic boxer. But Papoose claps back and said that, basically, Remy's just a narcissist, and that she cheated on him. Swag, would you mind reading? This is Remy Ma's calling them out on Twitter or Instagram, one of them.
She says, this lady, Clarissa Shields, and that sorry, I think that's ass publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and make him look like God's gift for too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative. He just kept telling me to just stay quiet. That's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired, and he said he would never fuck you cause you ugly, but don't worry, I saw everything. Now the world gonna see it too, since you so tough, boo. Oh Lord. Okay.
But then Clarissa responded back,
this can't be serious. You have 2 boyfriends.
and she's like, girl, that's what he told you.
Wow.
The drama. This is really sad. I'm sure I'm among many people who admire their relationship, at least what we thought, him holding her down and all this kind of stuff while she was in jail and all that jazz. But honey, apparently she's had enough. She claims he's been cheating on her, and it sounds like the cheateration has been going back and forth, apparently. But my question is this a good look for Clarissa Shields, given that she's about to have this movie come out and she's going to be doing a lot of press? Is this a case of no publicity is bad publicity, or is it good publicity? Hey there, Mr. Drayton. How are you?
I'm ready.
Ready. All right, ready, Freddie.
My friend told me 7:30, and I played by rules, sir.
No, I love that. I love that. Please never change. Never change.
There are rules. I am a rule follower, friend.
I love that.
You give me a rule, I will follow. I know I seem like a lawbreaker, friend. I'm a rule follower. I just want to love one another. That's all I want to do. That's all. That's why I'm here. Now, but because I don't get off until 7:30, but I can do other stuff. I can listen.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. This is not a good look for her. If she has a movie coming out, this not at all. Can we talk about this Kill Bill Yellow that you have on? Can we talk about?
Thank you for noticing, friend. Yeah, she's giving,
she's giving.
It definitely is giving Kill Bill. Yes,
she's giving you Uma Thurman. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm such a Kill Bill fan. Whenever I see yellow and stripes, I automatically go into it.
Well, that's my ringtone. That little whistle thing you
Mine
did.
too.
That's my ringtone.
Oh, and I quoted it last night. I said somebody sounded like Ellie Driver as the nurse. You know all her shit. It is good to be back on a Thursday night. I am preparing for my triumphant return.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of nudity, a lot of talking.
Oh yes, I'm gonna be like RuPaul. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Exactly. We'll have to get your
opera glasses ready.
I'm going to tell y'all my first full episode is going to involve Nigerian and Guyana gay men from Facebook. I want to ask them questions of why do you hit everybody up and be like, BB? I have been doing an expose. These people make a total living from American men.
Ooh, let's I'm here for the expose.
Yeah, they make a living. One young man told me he made $45,000 last year. In his country, he is rich. He has a house and a car off of American men sending him 20 and 30 and 40. I said, now who are these fools?
I know the desperation of it all, girl.
I'm going to be and it's just interesting.
I mean, have you ever continued a conversation with one of them girls before? Like, I have entertained the conversation before myself. But
really.
That's why I got the idea from. I said, now, what made looking at my profile? What made you think that I would be one to have to give you money?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh no, I thought you was handsome, baby. Okay, quit it with the baby. I get it. Because you ain't getting no money. But I'm going to tell you, this is the first paid interview. I'm going to give 3 of these boys $25 a piece, and they are going to spill their guts.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
This is probably the only paid interview that I will do, and it's $25 a piece. To them, it's $1 million.
Right.
So,
well, Chad, we can hear more about that on the Patreon, girl. Tell us all the deets.
Karen Hunger is caught on tape doing what?
Y'all know Karen from Real Housewives of this Potomac, I think she's Potomac. Potomac. Say it again.
Potomac.
My mouth don't want to say it.
Like
right.
the river. The
Potomac River.
Potomac
River, yeah.
Right. It's on the town is Potomac, Maryland, but it's on the Potomac. It's very ritzy. It's very ooh la la.
Well, she is considered the grande dame of the show. This is the Real Housewives of this show. And Karen was caught just a little bit drunk the other day.
I like it.
And let's just take a look.
Thank you. They call me the Grand Don. The Grand Don? I don't know what that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grand Don.
The wig is
Black
back,
dude.
dude.
I own the plantation. And
necessarily.
What's your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grand Don.
The Grand Don?
I don't know what that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grand Don. I'm black.
Where is his wig going, baby? His wig is the
Poor white. Just let that go. Do you want to listen? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So what do you want to ask me? Can we? I don't give a fuck. Do you want that by people?
I'm not
What? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Could you not?
Oh, Karen. Oh,
I
Karen.
love when they just revert back to the trash that they are. They're just reverting. I love that. That you are trash, baby. You come from trash. You will always be trash, and we see it.
Right.
So, Brother Cream, you're not from the DMV, so let me tell you about Potomac.
Yes,
it's a
please.
suburb of Washington, D.C., and it ain't all that special. Like, they are... I don't know how they got picked for Real Housewives. I mean, like, I would rather see... Listen, the Real Housewives of... what's the suburb of Atlanta? We'll start with an A up there where all the girls live. Any place. I would want to see the Real Housewives of Charlotte. I've never watched an episode of, and these girls, they're like professors at Georgetown. That is not exciting to me.
Well, one of the women, her husband was a mega church pastor.
Yeah.
The other one, her husband was a former football player. The other one was in tech. He was in tech. They've had different types.
Do you watch this?
I have watched it on and off. They've had some interesting characters on there. Mostly off, but I have watched it on and off. Swag, have you ever watched an episode of Real Housewives of Potomac? Like even
no.
one?
I used to watch Beverly Hills. I used to watch Atlanta, Jersey, but I really don't watch much Bravo anymore, so I have not seen.
And then Alpharetta. I was trying to think of.
Alpharetta. Oh yeah.
I would rather see the Real Housewives of Alpharetta. Them whores got money. They got real money. I mean, they do. They do. Friend, think about the places that people ain't got real money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bitch ain't got no money.
But it ain't about the money with them. It's about the drama. It's about
It is
your memes and just being catty and wanting to stir up some stuff.
It is.
Can you read this so we can get into this? Can you introduce this?
Yeah, so Lil Wayne was talking to an interviewer, and he said that him and Kendrick Lamar spoke, and they are good because Lil Wayne had said something about Kendrick Lamar when it was first announced that he was getting Super Bowl. And Lil Wayne was a little bitter that he wasn't chosen himself. He said something about Kendrick. Then Kendrick released his new album, and there was a lyric in his song, one of his songs,
several lyrics
that alluded to Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne was like, well, don't let me get off the couch. And then we saw Lil Wayne in the performance, and then everybody was like, Kendrick has nothing to worry about because Lil Wayne is high on weed and syrup, if they still doing that, whatever that stuff they call,
right.
He's clearly distracted.
It's just coke, friend.
Oh, okay. It's just a little coke. Allegedly. So I guess probably out of respect for the veteran, I don't know who called who, but I think they ran into each other someplace.
Well, Wayne is the veteran in this case.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm about to say out of respect for the veteran, maybe Kendrick called him, but I don't think that's what happened. I think they ran into each other.
That's not what happened. No, it was facilitated. Like some people said this and that, and I was like, well, why did they say that? And then it was like, because Kendrick is to be feared. And I miss that kind of hip hop.
Yeah,
I miss that when a bitch ain't gonna cross you because they know they would slice you up with words. Right. You gotta be careful because they didn't kill Biggie and Tupac.
Right, that's true.
So Kendrick is like, I'm staying to the house. And because Kendrick, I was telling somebody about this last night. Kendrick is a Gemini, and so he to burn it down like me. He to burn it down type. We fucking if we don't get our way, it's all going to pieces. And that's just how and that's just how it is. But with this beef, Lil Wayne, like, dude, you can't stay. And I'm sure they thought about Lil Wayne, but he cannot stay coherent enough, friend. To But before we go any further, can we talk about this Charlie's Angels setup here? This Don't you
love it? Don't you love it? I love it.
It's perfect.
Lucy, I'm glad I used my CeraVe this morning.
But did you wash your face before you come on?
With CeraVe, baby. CeraVe, yeah.
Moisturize and all that good stuff.
What was that stuff back in the 70s? Umbi or something. Rihanna,
yeah, Ambi, yeah,
Ambi, right? That's what it was. Rihanna, I saw this clip.
Yeah, with Rihanna still in the show at Mariah's concert, up there asking a woman to sign her titties.
But Mariah don't like no shit like that. She don't like to be upstage.
But she signed them because she knew she had to be a good sportress, in front of everybody because the camera was out.
Listen, Mariah Carey is like the Mae West of music. Come up see me sometime if y'all don't.
Yeah,
right.
Google Mae West, boys and girls, if you don't know who Mae West is.
Although if you ask Mariah, I'm sure she would prefer you say Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
I'm sure too. So in the Patreon, I'll give y'all my Mariah Carey story. Because I was like, who? Interview with Andre 3000 tells Rolling Stone, I'd rather go amateur interesting than master boring.
Because everyone is asking him, why are you up there playing on the flute? Or the clarinet, or whatever you're playing on.
Album of the year nod. Fuck you.
And why aren't you and your boy getting back together? And he just said that in the interview that they are probably even further apart when it comes to interest in music right now. And making music together. There's not a beef. It's not a beef thing. It's just a
creative thing. It's a
creative thing. Yeah. And for him, he's like, I've said it all.
Right now, for right now, correct. Mm-hmm. And like, dude, if you like one of the songs on the album is like I tried to make a hip hop record. It's a flute song, but the name of the song is I've tried to make a hip hop record. I really did. He's like, I came in here to make a hip hop record and I just couldn't. And I love it when an artist is out the bag, I think. And so does Serious Music People. He has a best album nod this year.
Right.
Yeah. But I feel like, go ahead, Smack. What you saying?
I was just gonna say it's not always about what they. Well, I know for some people it's like well, we remember you for this, and that's what we want. It's just like you got to give artists a chance to grow and do stuff.
Yeah, you
different
gotta do
stuff.
stuff. Now I don't know why he went around here looking like Alice Walker, but hey.
Let the man live. He
Thank you. Right.
With his fashion.
Now, I do love those Christian Dior's he has on. I call my eyeglass guy to see, and I'm not willing to go on that many corners.
I don't know. I think I would look like some DL pastor at the Baptist megachurch with those on. The gay organist that thinks nobody knows. Like that's what I would look like in those glasses.
What's the character from The Incredibles? Edna.
Yes. Edna. Yes, Edna.
Edna. I look like a maid over Edna Imes, definitely. Lady Gaga tells Apple Music that Bruno Mars had her singing in the studio for 4 hours. Yeah,
for one song.
She don't do no work.
For one song, she said he had her singing for one song. That song they got out now. If the world is spinning, next to you.
But here we go again, Brother Cream. Another best song of the year nod.
Yes. Well, she said that she wanted to give him what he wanted because he could hear it in his head, and she was like, if I wasn't giving it to you the way you wanted it, tell me. And I'll sing it till we get it.
Can't everybody be like that?
4 hours?
4 hours. I'm sure that was breaks. You got to stop and sip your tea. And
let's hope so. Again.
Right.
Right.
Well, she out here making terrible movies, so she ought to be somewhere.
Oh no,
right? Because her movie legacy is gonna be a B reel. It's terrible.
Yeah. Although she got rave reviews for that Star is Born, which I still have not watched.
Right, I was gonna say that. I haven't seen that
because she played herself. That's like Jennifer Hudson winning an Oscar for playing a fat bitch that can sing. At the time, you were a fat bitch. See, that's why they don't want me on TV no more, right?
Yeah, you just lost your TV deal, right?
Oh my God! But no, that's when it's so close to, just like Prince in Purple Rain. He was Prince. His character was named the Kid, but it should be named the Prince. I mean, or you'll see, but you don't. So I think artists like Beyonce are smart enough. She'll do a little movie, a little shindig, a little twirl right here, but she don't. She's not gonna. She thought Dreamgirls was her Oscar turn. She thought Dina was somebody misguided her, and that girl got fired. That misguided her. I get that because I know who the girl is. So
she's like, "Don't y'all have me acting ever again? These people don't like my acting."
The girl that was working for her at the time told her, "That girl, yeah, Dina is a big role."
She was serviceable in that part. Like she wasn't bad. But the problem is
hear as an artist.
But the problem is she was so much better when she sang. Like she would be in a scene acting, and then she would be in the same scene and start singing, and they start doing the little video montages and stuff, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, she's a superstar."
Well,
it's
I'm
like,
gonna tell you what did it for me. I'm gonna tell you what did it for me. Nothing about Jennifer Hudson's acting said Oscar, but you know what did it for me? Which the bitch did heavy. I think she was mad, she was angry, and I think she knew how to emote that through her music, and I think that's what won her the Oscar. I mean, fucking I'm not gonna say this out loud. Moving on, go ahead. Because I got
they stay giving us Oscars when it's not the right time.
Yeah,
and I think that was the case. That was the case for her.
Jamie Foxx altercation was purportedly a run-in with Jackass crew.
So y'all heard that Jamie Foxx went to the hospital. He got some stitches in his lip or his mouth because he was at a restaurant. He was at a restaurant celebrating his daughter's birthday. I believe it was a family member's birthday, and someone those rays, those red rays, stick. A cat follows them or whatever. Those.
Yeah.
Laser pointer.
Laser pointer. Thank you. So somebody was pointing laser pointer at their table, and it was coming from a table across the restaurant. And he went over there to confront him, and then I don't know what led to what, but eventually somebody from that table threw a glass at him as he was being pulled away from them because I guess he was about like, "Hey, I'm over here trying to be with my family, and y'all started some shit." And if you don't start none, you don't want none kind of energy.
Now that's twofold. That's twofold. Now I'm gonna tell you something. He's supposed to send the security over there. He's not supposed to get up. That's the.
Well, he was feeling real excited. He was.
I don't care.
He was number one with his little show right there. His little show. What had happened was.
Friend, I ain't nobody in nobody's book, but I am gonna send somebody else to that table.
Well, maybe he didn't have security with him.
Yes,
maybe he saw. He knew one of them boys. Like, I know y'all asses from Jackass. Quit fucking around over here. You know what I mean?
For the reason why but sometimes I feel like things are contrived to do things for publicity to kind of. Oh, Jamie has a new special. I thought he was getting into it right. So that's. I love it. I love it so much. Is that wait a minute? I got a question about your yellow. Is that a sweatsuit that you have on?
It is. There's a bottom that goes with it.
With the stripe down the side?
With the stripe down the side. And I must say, she was from Tebow.
Oh, okay.
I am so into this right now. Like, I totally want to go to get me one. We're gonna be like,
I believe she was a Temu find from back in the day. I don't want to bust John's bubble, but I have been shopping in Temu. But I said, girl, let her have it, girl. Let her have it.
Temu, I hardly knew her. There you go. I don't know. Like, that's good. Man, Jaguar
Swag. This is your moment. I asked you to tee up this topic. Swag. Swag, take it away.
Okay, so we all have been hearing Jaguar Wright talking shit about everybody. She's been talking shit about, and she's been saying some not so nice things about Jay-Z and Beyonce, saying that, Beyonce's pregnancy was faked and they stole that child from somebody. That child belonged to somebody. Like, she got a lot to say. And she has been saying a lot. And, people online have always been saying, like, well, Jay-Z ain't suing her, so maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe there's something there, Well, Mr. Carter has said, his lawyers, you better shut your mouth up, girl, because we about to sue your ass. Now, all of a sudden, all her comments are either scrubbed clean or she's saying, I never said that. I think their team is using AI to generate and edit the words that I said, so they can try to sue me if they want. But I never said that Jay-Z and Diddy did it. So I'm like, girl, go somewhere and sit down. You had a lot to say about people. Now, all of a sudden, you're back in track. Okay, girl.
Cream, I thought about you when that little story broke that Jay was accused. And I thought about you. And so, the thing I love, goddamn Beyonce is the biggest star in the world. Instead of fending and proving, this bitch went to the Disney Open and her motherfucking daughter was there.
Right.
Yeah. They was all there like motherfucking the Partridge Family, including Mama Tina. She was on the You know what I mean? They was getting it, bro. And it all but just kind of, and then the story from their camp was.
But on that movie premiere thing though, someone showed a film or filmed how they had blocked Beyonce and them away from the media, like as you approach the walk up. so that nobody could fucking talk to them as they were coming up. So
But
there was
that's always the case.
You know, no, you as you're walking past, you can be, hey, who are you wearing?
Bitch, I ain't never been in 3,000 feet of Beyonce, and I've been in the bathroom with Jay-Z. This motherfucker is walled off taking a shit. I'm like, oh, all these niggas in here for this nigga in a stall. I mean, no, you're not getting over there. I'm just telling you. And so the thing that I always tell people, like, dude, Jay-Z has been careful since day one. Jay had a plan. And Jay is not gonna let fucking Diddy dumb shit bring him down. I'm telling you, it's not. It didn't happen. It's not gonna happen. I know that for sure. I'll put that on my last grandchild. Y'all can have that. Right. But listen, I put that on everything. But what I thought about you doing this thing is because what do you do best in the trouble in time of adversity? You face it.
Mm-hmm.
Because people think when you run away from it, it's an admission of guilt. And like, oh fuck, he did it, and And I thought about when I went off on them people in line about your husband's wedding pictures, and almost went to prison. Oh yeah, the lady was like, "I'm gonna find you, bitch." I was like, "Find me, girl."
Well, it depends on the thing, right? Like like with Jay-Z and what they were saying about him specifically. Because so much was happening around him where it was true, and a lot of people who was true about looked like him, that he had to confront it before he got swept up with the pitchforks and the blah blah blah.
He got swallowed,
right? Swallowed up.
He got swallowed.
Whereas like Beyonce,
swallowed again.
I wanted him to say it, damn it.
Whereas with Beyonce, people have said all kinds of things about her not being pregnant, and there hasn't been no official statement about it in that way, because something like that you don't talk
entertain
down.
it.
You don't talk down to people yelling up at you.
I'm gonna take this platform to give my official synopsis of her new album. My guess is, and from my sources, that it is a rock album.
Okay, I'm here for it.
It is I do know it is co-produced and executive produced by Jack White. I do know that.
Wow.
I do know that.
They did good stuff together.
I do know that. I do know that.
Look at this exclusive. Okay.
I do know that. So,
you heard it here first, people.
Yes, I do.
Right.
I can put that. I can say that.
All right.
Digging for you, Cream Diggler. I want Krispy Kreme donuts.
Girl, let me figure out a copycat recipe, bitch, so I can make it myself. There
you go.
So, real. Give me 2 minutes. So, I dug into my and because it's done all but 3 or 4 or 5 tracks, and I went to the people. I was like, hey, I love Cowboy Carter, and there's nothing but people love their ego stroke. I was like, yeah, what you like? Oh, girl, I love all the songs. Oh my God, just singing incessantly. How about this other project? How does it all tie into each other? And they were like, oh, remember when on Cowboy Carter, when the radio went through old rock and roll songs, and it was like, that's the time. And he was like, look at it's the talented Mr. Drayton.
All right, stupid over here. Okay.
So, and Jack White has, but I don't know. Sometimes the producers don't put their names on the album for I don't know, they want what. But her and Jack are very close. Jack has sent her 36 white roses about a year or 2 ago when she released Cowboy Carter, and she said to him, "Thank you, Jack, for the inspiration." So there you go.
Well, I look forward to seeing you be proven right.
Scoop number 2.
All right, the scoop.
Scoop number 2. And allegedly in Beyonce's performance on the 25th, Netflix.
Wait a minute. It's going to follow with visuals.
No.
Of course not.
They are debating. Right. They are debating debuting a new song. So.
Okay. Another song with no video. Go ahead, bitch.
Wait. Well, scoop number 3 is Somewhere down the line, we're gonna get all the visuals at once.
All at once. Just a cavalcade, an avalanche of videos.
Some of them she hasn't made visuals for, but at some point she's gonna go back. And she was like, "Why can't you just? I've done enough. Why can't you just use your imagination?"
I'm like, don't try me. Don't try it, girl. Don't try it. Don't try. It's like, why don't you turn the lights off and eat your food in the dark? You know how you know what the food look like, bitch. Because the eyes, because it matters, girl. Because it matters. You got eyes for a reason.
Not too much, friend. We don't want to get cut off, friend.
Sorry. I mean, I love you, girl. It's coming out of love and desperation.
Not too much, friend. We want to get cut off.
Sorry. Love.
Next time I make an appointment to be on the Cream Diggler Digest, I will have a Jennifer Hudson exclusive.
Oh, come on, exclusive. So I'm gonna have to get him some kind of exclusive graphic. You know,
and when I get it, I'll make my next appointment. I love that, by the way. Like, because people drop it. I'm going to steal this pattern from my show, because there's nothing more distracting than 38 niggas showing up there.
Stretching, eating, walking away, girl, interrupting, leaning back into the dark, girl. Like you name it, bitch. You name it.
Swag and I were talking about. We'll talk more about this on Patreon. But Swag and I were talking about the retooling of the Saturday sit down, and I was like, I love fucking Cream Diggler. He just put. I said that is the best thing I've done in years. I said that is the best thing I've done in years. I don't care what nobody said. That's the best. I said because that is so wonderful, and I don't know where I got this thing from. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but fuck it. I don't want 38 niggas on my panel. You know what I mean? I mean, it's distracting. It is distracting. And I got the idea from the Monday sit down at me and it's just me and Malcolm. And it's so refreshing. And it's a lot of people show up on it. We used to get like 60 and 70 viewers, live on the stream, and hundreds and hundreds afterwards, because you can hear everything that we can hear.
Right.
We can hear full ideas right here. Right. I mean, we look like Destiny Child, and I feel like Michelle right now. But you can hear the full idea, so I've stolen that for the new Saturday set.
Well, I love it, but baby,
upcoming movies. I came here for this too. Go.
Okay, there is so much coming out. Listen, this is not even the tip of the iceberg. This is like the little slit at the top. Okay, there's so many movies coming out.
Cream
at the
Diggler.
top. Yes,
I got a question for you. Have you previewed No Good Deed?
No Good Deed. I don't. Who's in that?
Lisa Kudrow and Ray Morana.
Oh, that's out right now on Netflix,
It's
right?
on Netflix, yeah.
Yes. No, I have not previewed that one.
Oh,
it came out before we had this. Okay, friends. So here we got the new Superman with James Gunn, written and directed by James Gunn. I'm sure we're all excited about
James Gunn from.
James Gunn, is he
did
Terminator?
No, he did the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay, I might be here for that if he keeps the same format.
And did he do any of the other DC Universe movies?
I don't know. Thick is in the audience. Thick.
Yeah, Thick, let us know.
Right.
Yeah.
I just looked down. Thick
since
they went out.
I mean, he's there to like kind of reboot the DC universe. So he basically fired everybody. He started crashing.
And for those of y'all making those comments down there, y'all lucky this ain't my album because y'all get cussed out.
He said he also did the Suicide Squad movie. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Devon. I wasn't impressed by the Superman trailer today. I kind of was like, meh.
Are you going to play it for us now?
I am not, because I was having trouble. Everything I was finding was feeling fan made, and due to the quality control, I didn't want to play anything I couldn't guarantee.
You know, that's a hard department here.
Okay, girl.
I mean, you can find a trailer on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, it's everywhere right now on YouTube.
All right.
Yeah.
Swag, if you could pull it up while we're doing this, maybe can you make it play from your situation? You my technical jargon. Avatar, Final Destination 6. I think this is supposed to be the last one.
Not interested. Not interested.
I'm committed. I've watched every single
60
one.
years old. I cannot Final Destinate anymore.
I watched the first one. I may have missed the last one, but then I'll just go back and find it and watch it.
Yo,
I
this
feel
is the reason why I don't drive anymore now, because trucks on the goddamn highway. I'm good.
I know, right? I cannot get behind any vehicle with some shit hanging off of it and not think about that.
No,
I
that's
just,
true. That's true. I am the same way. Anytime I see that, I'm like, nope.
They
Right.
tapped to something in the zeitgeist with that. With that, they really did.
And just like Hellraiser and Freddy Krueger and all those people. I would love to see more Friday the 13th come back.
So we got the Avatar 3, Fire and Ash.
I am not excited about this either.
You know, I didn't watch the second one.
You ain't missing. You ain't missed nothing.
I was like, I haven't felt compelled yet.
The ooh la la sensation, right?
I'm not felt it.
The ooh la la.
I think I was just a little bothered, and don't hate me, by the notion of people who are not of color playing these of color roles that kind of parallels the journey of people of color in America. It
or
was
at least indigenous people.
Indigenous people. It was really giving some kind of it was giving some colonization and the I don't know. So I've had a hard time. I don't like down nobody else for watching it, but I think for me, it's just like, it's not that great for me to come back to it. Mission Impossible, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm all in.
Now, is this the last one? Bing Rhames is 80 years old.
Well, child, Tom Cruise shit. He cannot be hopping and flying no more.
It's saying that every movie is going to be the last one, and it's never the last one. Final Destination was supposed to be the last one, and here we are. It ain't never over.
Every time I see Mission Impossible, I think about Family Guy when they did the episode with Tiny Tom Cruise. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you.
Well, I guess it's never over if the check is still cashing. You know,
that's true.
If the producers are saying, "Girl, here's the money for that script," it's never over.
Now, what is Reckoning? What is Reckoning? You skip.
Oh, that's a part of the Mission Impossible title.
I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. That's why it's called the Final Reckoning.
It's the final reckoning until they get some more cash. Go ahead.
Until they get some more money. Yeah.
Right.
Wolfman is starring the girl who was in Ozark, the girl who played.
Oh, the blonde chick.
The blonde girl, yes, starring her.
Here for it. Here for it. Here for it.
They're bringing back the scary movie that Megan 2.0.
The gays are gonna love that one.
I'll watch Megan at the house. I streamed it at the house. Me and my husband will sit on the couch and we'll watch it. You
know. Speaking of streaming, real quick, let me interject. Anyone has missed the Rock movie? Was it Red Zone or what is it?
Oh yeah, that Christmas movie.
I watched it. It's a panel member on here that they gave us his Plex, and I watched it. I watched it on Plex. So if you're another family member on this panel that need to get in touch with Plex, see the other family member.
Well, with that being only 2 other family members here, it's kind of clear who you're talking
about. I ain't trying to put no business. Nobody business.
You just did, but that's okay. That's all right.
If the family member in the yellow asks the family member in the blue, can I have access to 10,000 movies?
Look, we got 21 viewers right now. I have a feel like I'm getting 21 D.
Right.
Gotta get the family member in the blue. No, you gotta be a family. You gotta be on this panel. The family member in the blue just may give the family member in the yellow the access because Plex is the shit. I may not ever leave my house ever again because sometimes they get the shit while it's at the theater, and I'll be leaving the theater and this nigga will text me and be like, "Damn, I just downloaded that up." I was like, "No, no." Question: what is Sinners?
Sinners, that's a movie starring Michael B. Jordan. We've shown the trailer on the show before. It's kind of like The Devil at the Crossroads kind of set.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's like a thriller. Yeah,
that's a Netflix thing.
No, I think it's coming to theaters. I think it's coming to theaters.
Now, speaking of Netflix, I'm going to make a mission right while I'm here now. I watched the Tyler Perry film. The what is it? The 6888 or 3 different.
Oh yeah, how was that?
I really enjoyed it.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to
You know,
get to watch it.
you know I don't like her.
I know you ready to slice and dice.
I went in there with a Ginsu, baby. I was in there with my Ginsu. I was in there.
You like
I was ready to get her, and I had you on speed dial, Cream Diggler. I said, "Don't make me call my brother up in here." You know,
you like wigs.
I never pushed the button. Congratulations to Tyler Perry. There's some holes in it, of course, but a very good start to good filmmaking.
That's great.
Thank you for listening, to getting somebody else to write something for you, and to executive produce other things. You got some top-notch talent. Now, some of them girls you probably owe a favor to. We should have stayed to the house, but it's a start. So let's Magazine Dreams.
Now, this is the return of Jonathan Majors. Now, you know, this was his movie that was supposed to come out. Like, he's like this pinup guy, hot bod. There's a lot of skin and sex in this movie. But when everything came out,
who was the female lead?
Child, who cares? I don't know.
Right. We're not going to watch her.
We're not going to watch her.
I tell y'all the gays.
Lord have mercy.
But I guess
mom moves and like, fuck it, bitch. We don't care.
It will be interesting to see how it plays.
It was getting standing ovations.
Now I'm going to tell you,
cons and stuff.
It can, yeah. So here's the thing. So it's a good time for it because it is my understanding that he has been forgiven, and he's being seen by producers, and he's on Go Sees, and he's like, hey, we understand what happened. It's been a couple of years. Let's ease you back on in there. It's going to be a Robert Downey Jr. situation.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna be cooning for a little while. So don't y'all get ain't no strong black man gonna be up in there. I'm just letting y'all know. Now, let me tell y'all something about Wicked for Good. My sister was so upset that she had to wait till next year to see the other part. I said, babe, I'm so sorry. She said, no, I was sorry. I want to see the other. They gotta wait till next because they want your money, boo. That's all.
Exactly.
And they're gonna get it. Because I'm gonna be there.
How many times I'm gonna be right there in the front row, probably with y'all. Listen, you've seen this last iteration, right? It's just
yeah.
It's good. Yeah. It's well made. I love well made films. It's just well made. It's well acted, and So listen, Cynthia Erivo was on my list. I didn't really care for her, but she has redeemed herself.
She cannot be denied. People try to deny her in the comments online. Not for this part, not in this role.
I get it.
She can be denied for other clownish stuff, but for this part, she cannot be denied. And it's
and hats off to my boo Ariana Grande. Ponytail is in full
lovely. She was so lovely,
just so good, and she was absolutely fascinating. But remember, it's the same role she played in Scream Queens. Remember you remember that with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Jamie Lee Curtis, another scoop. They are trying to do a reboot of Murder, She Wrote, and Jamie Lee Curtis is being considered for the role of Jessica Fletcher.
Oh wow, interesting.
I love that. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about that one, but okay. But happy for her.
Think about the modern take on Jessica Fletcher is probably the age that Jamie Lee Curtis is now. So bring her forward. She has a sassy cut. She looks fairly young. I get it.
Well, they're probably banking on the success of Matlock right now with
which
the
twist thing that really pisses me off. you know, the twist in that, it just makes me angry.
Does it make it more?
Yeah, but the twist is unnecessary. It really is. But hats off to my girl Kathy Bates. That bitch always turns it. Turns it. Turns it. A few weeks ago I was bored. I rewatched what's it, the woman's Dolores Claiborne.
Oh yes, always a good one. Yeah.
Sometimes all a woman's got is being a bitch. I mean,
Swag, let's watch that Superman clip. I see you got it pulled up.
You got it, brother. You got it. You look like he always so ready. He always so ready. I love it. I feel like we saw that already. Wasn't that in the first one? He looked like he got a diaper on. I like it. Oh, he got asthma. Poor baby.
Oh, it looked like a little bit more than asthma. Somebody whipping an ass.
I love the fact that his dad is named Jarrell. That's some black shit. Who is this dark haired chick?
That's Lois Lane.
No. It's the music for me.
You feel like it's picking up in the 80s.
Again.
Oh.
Home. Take me home.
You know, I feel like we've seen the whole movie now. I don't need to go see it. Who was the young man playing Superman?
I forget his name. I can't remember nobody's name they showed in this trailer.
Boy,
There's a lot of faces. I'm like, oh, I recall this person. I know that person looks familiar. But
let me tell y'all something. The motherfuckers at DC over there praying like a motherfucker. They over there like, oh God, this got to be it right here. This is gonna come on, Six with your funky ass.
I looked him up today because Elliot and I were talking about it earlier, and like, so I did look up the act. I can't remember his name right now, but it's like he's not been anything that I remember. So,
but I know that girl's face. We sound like old men. What's that girl name with the dark hair?
I don't know. I don't know her. Even when I read her name, I did not know her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God, Thick is getting on me. Superman does not have asthma, Greg.
One more movie to talk about. This movie comes out pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Keke Palmer and SZA has a movie out, called One of Them Days. Just one of them days.
Mm-hmm.
And let's take a quick trailer.
Fucking love SZA. Let me just say that real quick. Fucking love you, SZA.
Check out our trailer.
I'm sorry. I had to get a jump from Shamika, and they had a checkpoint in La Brea. I had to go all the way around. Don't forget, I have my interview at 4. Why are you still trying to be in corporate? Do your own thing. And what's that? Living paycheck to paycheck? You got this, okay? You been that girl. Been that girl.
That my best friend. She a real bad
girl. You know we getting a white person in the jungle.
I am right here if you guys ever want to have a girls' night. A little Prosecco and pals.
Child, I saw one with a cat and a stroller.
Mama rules.
You got the rent, right?
I did. Hey, what, motherfucker?
Oh,
you look real
alopecias today.
Do you have the rent?
Your boyfriend took our rent money and dipped.
I invested. This is our future.
If we don't get the rent money by 6, we're gonna be on a curb with Fabian.
You want to buy my grandma's vintage speaker?
Then your grandma just died. She ain't even in the ground yet. How we gonna make $1,500 by 6? Not to mention I got the interview at 4.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
You want a loan?
If you don't have the money this month, you're not gonna have it next month.
My credit score is currently a little. Are you having a heart attack?
I've never seen a credit score this low.
You lucky she holding me back. You lucky she holding me back. If I get this job, you and me gonna be good. For real. You won't have to live like this anymore. You got this. Alyssa, get down. Someone threw retro Jordans up here. How much that's worth? Be careful. Oh my God, bitch, I thought I killed you. We need our money. ASAP. Come on. We're talking about how these brothers bitches and they
Answer.
First the rent, and now Lolo's trying to kill us.
We actually can pay you $70 per pint.
Okay. Take it easy on me, because news make me squeamish.
Join the club, girl. Today's my first day.
Oh, that's my girl. I love her.
Do we still get the money? You find yourself struggling to procure payment funds. Here are a few useful ideas.
Please get out. Please check yourself.
Cute.
I'm here for it. I might go see that in the theater. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Mr. Taylor says the One of Those Days movies look so Los Angeles. Yeah.
That's why. Hey, look, it's East LA. You seen that they was over at motherfucking the Waffle Shack over in East LA.
It's giving me Friday vibes. It's giving me like Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fridays meets Girls Trip. Yeah.
Friday, I was thinking about a lot of Issa Rae show. What I felt
She's the executive producer, so that's why we think.
Yeah. So yeah,
I love fucking Scissor. I just kill my ex.
All right, moving on to our next segment. For the people, Black Creativity. Now, there's some new music out now. I just want to put y'all on to it. If y'all don't know, y'all let me know which album are you most intrigued to get. We got Mario, who's back with a new album called Glad You Came. It has it feels kind of Bruno Mars-ish, if you will, just like a influence, which is, of course, meaning the 70s, but by way of Bruno Mars, how he's brought it to us and stuff. It's good. It's really good. He sounds so good on this album. Do yourself a favor and get it. It's a really
Mario. Okay.
Yeah, I hope he gives us some good videos. When you're not big like Beyonce, you have to do music videos to get people's attention.
But where do we see a music video?
On YouTube, of course.
On YouTube,
yeah. Luther Vandross' Greatest Hits is out. So if you don't know, he said again.
Back again.
I guess the estate, it says about that time. Okay.
It's that. I don't know if you talked about this before, but it's that CNN documentary about.
Yes, that's true. That's right.
And I love that this brought some great Dionne Warwick stories up. Dionne Warwick tells a story of how his roommate at Michigan State won tickets to see her, and he lied on campus and told everybody that Dionne Warwick was his cousin, and they snuck backstage and they met Dionne Warwick and they said, I'm over here with your cousin, and she was like, my cousin, right? And they became fast friends after that, and she says, I told everybody you was my cousin. He was like, what? She was like, I guess we cousins now, and he ended up singing background for Whitney Houston.
I love that.
It's great.
Yeah. So Robert Glasper Sessions is out.
Love
if
it.
you're
I do
down
love
for the instrumental feeling, you just want to hear that. And then Khalid is out with his new album Sincere is the name of the album. And there's some good songs on there too.
Didn't he do a duet with our girl?
He did do a duet with Armani. That song is on there. They have a new video.
Love the video.
Yeah. Yes. So
I'm excited for that because I didn't know Khaled before the whole scandal thing, but I started listening. I'm like, I like him. I like.
Well, I
this
know a
song.
member of his management team, and I've been wanting to interview him, but now he's too big. He will never do it. But they struggle with the.
Well, now that he's an official gay, maybe.
Well, no, he was never really in. That's the whole thing about it. And I feel so bad. Let me tell y'all something, gays. Y'all need to stop doing that shit when people make it or deject you. If you ain't cute, bitch, you ain't cute. You know what I mean?
Oh no, the dude was super fine.
I know he was super fine, but he had to do that.
He was super fine. He was super fine. He probably kind of got it.
Did they date?
But oh gosh, I can't think of his name, but he has a reputation of being the fuck boy. So
he looked like a girl who charges.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's made the round. She's made the round. Like she's passed around party bottom.
Well, I just want to remind everyone that December 30th is fast approaching, and that your girl, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, is going to be in Vegas. She's in the process in rehearsal, revamping her show. What you say, Greg?
How long is she there for?
Honestly, I am not 100% sure. I don't know. I just know she's gonna be there on the 31st when I'm going. That's all I know.
Right. And that's all you care about. As long as she's there without there, that's all you care about.
That's all I know.
I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to hear about it.
I'm just dreading traveling and all that stuff, but otherwise, I'm really looking forward to it. Before we go any further, can you go through the comments real quick, Swag? I know there's been quite a few.
You want me to go all the way back to?
Yeah, let's go ahead and recognize.
All right, let's see.
We'll just go fast.
Okay, we'll go fast. Okay, this is the last one we did. Remy was in jail for 7 years. Do we honestly think Papoose didn't cheat on Remy? No, of course not. Sammy, I need to watch that. Greg, I need to find a food them fuels. I mean, man. Okay. Wig looking disheveled. Help her, Black Jesus.
Why was it back so far, Lord?
I know. Baby, that wig is tilted.
Yeah, along with the person with it on. Tilted.
Oh no, they were talking about your girl from Real Housewives.
Real Housewives, yeah.
Potomac is a trip. One newbie's trying Karen. This will be fuel for her. Once again, Greg admitting he is the killer.
What now? What I said?
I love it when artists cross different genres, but I think Andre is drinking the same Kool-Aid as Kanye. Love Andre 2000's flute era. Agreed. So how long does her studio sessions last? Granted, they ain't cheap, but if you're cool with that person around when that time is when the best music is made. I think that was about Lady Gaga.
I'm sure
they are messing with Willie Beeman. Okay. Jaguar lost her mind. Jay and Bay helped her find that shit real quick. Right.
She found it.
While drinking the Beyonce juice. Beyonce ain't doing no visuals. Superman trailer was lit. Man,
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. I did.
To the killer, I've been watching No Good Deeds. I loved it. Okay, I will definitely check it out. Beyonce gonna visualize you bitches being homeless after another album.
Touche, bitch. Touche.
James Gunn did the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Suicide Squad movie, right? That
The
teaser was a
Suicide Squad
guarantee.
movie left me wanting more.
Final Destination has changed the lives of generations. Facts. Fingers crossed as Thurs Spider-Verse comes out next year. Yes. Let's hope Into the Spider-Verse comes out next year. I'm so looking forward to that. Hell, I want a new 007 movie. Why you playing? Lashana Lynch can be the new 007. Okay. We'll see. You know how they feel about
that. Ain't gonna never happen, bitch.
Other being the cisgender white male being 007.
For the Plex. Nobody. When you give up my seat on Mondays.
Let it go, Greg.
No.
To me, Megan was a white twink was very lackluster. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I probably will give it a watch now. Mr. Silver's in the house, and he is in his home in France. So
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oh, oui,
Bonjour.
oui.
Croissant and baguette. Baguette.
Right.
Croissant baguette.
That's about the what was the movie you said? Oh gosh. But yeah, that's about the movie we were talking about. Black vampires that ain't Blade related. For the gamers and Blurs, Sonic 3 is out. Yes, true. Greg, I thought you were about to say they're doing a Halloween 60 and Jamie Lee Curtis is finally the killer.
Hey, it's next.
We already read that one. Fantastic Four is also supposed to come out next year. That's the actor who plays Superman.
David Corn Sweat.
Sweet. What a name. We already read that one. Okay, we need a Kiki and SZA song on the soundtrack.
You know it's on there. You know it's been
here for Khalid and Mario. He's the only fanboy talking about the guy that outed Khalid. And hello again from France.
My house in the France.
And Greg, don't act like that. And that's it. Those are our comments.
Thank you, Swag. Thank
Mr.
you.
Super, Mr. Super, don't let Dick come to your house in France. He gonna steal it.
And also Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis doing a Freaky Friday sequel. Are they really? Oh, that should be interesting.
I didn't think I heard
she
that.
50 and she 80. What kind of sequel to go ahead?
All right, friends. So, before we wrap this up, we want to talk about Diggler's top traditional Christmas album. Actually, we got one more thing before we wrap it up too. We're gonna do this. Don't let me forget. I have a new song I want to premiere for you today.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so let me forget. Okay, so here are my top Christmas albums, and I want to emphasize traditional. Okay, traditional. There's a lot of cool boppy, R&B, heavy, poppy
Right.
stuff.
The woman do carry a handbag at night.
Right. Okay, but she's traditional.
Right, it's giving that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
John Legend, the legendary Christmas, the deluxe edition. The song on there for me that's hitting is his "This Christmas" in his John Legend-y voice.
Right,
So
because
that's
he
my.
sounds like the WB fan.
I enjoy that. I've listened to that. That's on
Hello,
my
baby.
playlist.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my good.
Number 4, Kelly Clarkson's "White Christmas" album. The album is called "White Christmas," and the song "White Christmas." Her rendition of "White Christmas" is not, no pun intended. It's a good song. Yeah, and Kelly Clarkson has a very soulful voice and pop. She can go soulful to pop in rock, actually. You know,
I think she a nigga lover.
as well she should be. And can you blame her?
Her song for me is "Walk Away." I can never get enough of "Walk Away."
That's that one, right?
Must I go? Never.
Yeah. Number 3.
Okay, this is on my list.
Toni Braxton, "Snowflakes" is the name of the album, and her "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Maybe she giving you Lou Rawls, but it's in there.
It is so good.
Do it, Creed. Come on.
Merry little Christmas. She's so good. We love you, Tony. We love you.
Yes, Miss Braxton. I love you.
Michael Bublé, his album called Christmas. His version of Winter Wonderland is Chef's Kiss. It's really it's a wonderful song. And then lastly, Nat King Cole, we're taking it back. Christmas with Nat King Cole. He's giving you all the classics, but particularly I think he does well Deck the Halls. And so what I encourage you to do, go through these albums, pull the ones you like and create your own little and add to your Christmas playlist. I'm sure we all have a Christmas music playlist and find the ones, on there. We can say Swag.
Cream, can I get an honorable mention in there? And this
go for it.
Mary J. Blige's Christmas record is I listen to it every day. It is fucking phenomenal. She has the Clark sisters on there, Jessie J, Barbara Streisand, her what's that? What's the song from The Sound of Music?
Favorite Things. I've heard her version of My Favorite Things. That is good. Yeah.
She has a jazz version of Jingle Bells. And just phenomenal. Hats off to Mary Blige. And it's a couple of years old, and it's just like her. She's in full voice. If so, I never was a fan of her voice, but this album makes you understand what she got where she is. She really,
I can even hear her version of My Favorite Things. Now that you say it, I can. It's still the song, but yet it's still Mary too. Like she
is also she's very focused. She's very. I mean, the notes are almost crisp. Man, bitch, you will get yourself a phone call. I love you, Mary Blige.
Now, before we go on to Patreon, and I go through all the guys' shows and stuff, I just want to tell you about this process. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there watching TV, go, but you need to do something creative right now. Get off the couch. Go do something creative. And I said, well, I don't feel like writing. What can I do? I had made my podcast. So I said, girl, let's go see if you can write a little ditty. So I went and I was just playing on the phone. Do I need to mute you, sir? Over there, you good? Over there, you good?
Sorry.
Okay. And so
I accidentally opened some shit. Go ahead. I was like,
so
sorry.
I want to play you the song I came up with. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I'm just going to let you experience her. Okay, here we go.
Good morning. I see that you're awake. Is there something that I can do for you? Really? Can you? Right there. You want me to? Come on. Yeah.
Don't worry, go in 2 minutes.
Like that. Right there. Can I kiss you? Right there. You like to take pictures, don't you?
The cat. What?
Now I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. You are on to something. Drop the first minute and a half. Take the middle and the end, and add some pants boots to it.
Not the pants boots.
Keep it like it is. Keep it the same tempo and RPMs. Take the first minute and because it builds too long. Because it builds too long. You never know what you get when you get there. And when you get there, it's not long enough. So take it, push it back to the front, put some pants, boots under it, let them tell you what it's giving you. It's giving me, and you're going to laugh when I say it's giving me Bat Dance meets Justify My Love.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm here for it all. But I'm just trying to tell you, own to something. Drop the first minute and 15 seconds. And put some pants, boots under it, and leave the rest of it like it's that groove is hot, it's stanking under there. You are on to something. Redo it, have it produced, and stick it on iTunes.
Thank you.
I'm telling you right now, you're on to something, and I'll send you my bill for that critique.
I'm just playing with it. We'll see. We'll play with it.
No. I'm just telling you, don't overhaul it. Just get into the.
John, I was looking for one myself. I was like, oh, I think I need to wipe up after that.
Very good, Dr. Diggler. Very good.
And we're talking about the good towels too. We're not talking about the single ply bounties. But no, that was I enjoyed that. That was really good. Like you talking like
listen to that. Like I would put that on a playlist. That would be like a walking playlist. I'm here for it. Because first of all, the suspension of disbelief that is your friend.
You gotta let that go, girl.
You gotta let that go. So you gotta let that go because it's because
you're like, what is she doing?
Right. No, it is. You're on to something, and make sure you ask Cappy. You know how to do a song.
Did you smoke a cigarette after you made that cream?
Right. I think his husband was nearby. That's that married.
I played it for him. He was like, "Are you going to put that on when it's time?" I said, "Oh, baby, stop." Speaking
I would like to thank you for having me this evening. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for joining. And Greg, are you back this Saturday?
That is the $24,000 question. No, I need to get with Swag. We're doing a year end with just good times from clips from everybody's show. We're not doing.
That makes sense. Yeah,
we're just doing fun stuff, and then catch me in January with my first show. It will be the African Boys of the Internet.
Baby, I'm here for it.
And after that, I am doing a couple of other salacious titles. So get ready, and I am going to rotate co-host. So it's another person and the guest.
Perfect. I love it.
So I will be picking
on Sunday.
Look at that boy making beer. Look at that baby.
I don't go in order because I know y'all know the days of the week. So
actually, I think most of us are taking off next week. So
everybody's taking off.
I think
reruns.
He was going to be.
Everybody's getting reruns.
Yeah,
everybody getting reruns next week.
Everybody's getting reruns. They're getting leftovers in their refrigerator.
Except for the Diggler Digest. We will be on the 26th. The day after.
Also, a programming note: we catch John Fitzhugh Friday nights starting January, so that's exciting.
Do we have a theme yet? Like, what's the?
Yeah, I can't tell you. You know how you keep your stuff under wraps.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, awesome.
I like it though. It is the talented Mr. J.
Tell us during
Patreon.
If you
12th, we know your birthday, JJ. We it's a national holiday.
Yes, John will be on.
Right, we call it National Fifth Day.
But what you can do is still go online and listen to Malcolm's episodes, even if I'm sure you ain't listened to all of them, girl. So go on and listen. And how I know you ain't listened to all of his, bitch, is because you ain't listened to all of mine. Okay, girl. Go on there and listen for 1 minute and give me that click on Spotify. Okay. The Diggler Digest for your ears only, girl, where we talk about some of these hot topics and things of that nature. But maybe you don't want to do that, girl. Maybe you really want to think about food. And I got you covered, bitch. The Bigger Fish podcast, girl, is my other podcast where I talk about cooking and cooking related topics and food and the joy of food. Give it a shot. They're short. Nothing's more than half an hour. Most of them, I think, are like 25. The longest is 25 minutes or some shit like that. You know? So, yeah. So we're going to take that. We're going to head on over to Patreon. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, what you waiting for?
Where's the damn Patreon theme song?
Yeah, where is the Patreon theme song? I'm on it. I am on it. You know,
right,
so
you were the artist that did it. I love it. Where is it at? I love it.
Oh, you mean the Patreon.com with Mel Media Mind?
I want to hear that.
Yes, it's been around. Right? We got a pants and boots it.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If Blue Cantrell can be the biggest star in Europe, you can make whatever the fuck you want to do. Well, all we remember is Hit 'Em Up style. That bitch is Beyonce in Europe. She hosts the World Music Awards every goddamn year. She's a quadrillionaire. She's huge in goddamn
I
Europe.
love that for her. I love that.
Google Blue Cantrell. So there you go.
All right. See y'all over on Patreon.
Bye.
All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me. I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
Woo, we did it! Yay!
And nobody is depressed in the making of this. In the making.
No.
And I put a roast on in the crock pot because I have not yet mastered the roast. It always comes out for me too tough. Like it's not. I want it pillowy. You know what I mean? Like almost melt in the mouth. I don't know if that's possible. A pork roast, like a pork.
So this, because you have to be careful with pork because it dries out quickly. So what you need to do, you almost need to make a roux for it and put it in a bag. So what I generally do is I take beef stock, season it up a little bit, and put it in the bag with the pork and let it all flavor together. You can get pork stock too if you want.
How long are you cooking it?
Depends on the size and the weight. You know what I mean? So anywhere from 130 to 215. Don't overcook it. Because it's going to lose its tenderness. Now, the idea of it, you have to keep it moist.
Well, I put it in the crock pot and I covered it in beef and chicken stock. I put Worcestershire and tons of seasoning. And
be careful with that Worcestershire in the pork because it's salty.
Well, I hope that bitch gets salted because usually it don't. I mean, I wanted to penetrate that bitch. If it gets salted, I'm like, okay, that's a change of pace because usually it don't get in there.
And then you know what else I do too? To make my pork tender, I use Lipton onion soup mix.
Okay, I did not do that.
Yeah, so
we'll see. I put loads of seasoning in
Let me tell you something. When you use that, all you gotta do is a little bit of salt, pepper, and a little rosemary, a little thyme. Put it all in the bag, shake it up. Hour 30 in the oven, cook to taste. Because I like my meat fairly raw. So I like all my medium to rare. So
gotcha.
So yeah, but little Lipton soup mix is a cheater. It's a very good thing. Bouillon is a good source of flavor.
Oh yeah, I use a lot of bouillon.
Right. And I try to save my fat from different stuff. Like if I make Cornish hen, or if I have steak, you know, I'll take my fat from the steak and scramble eggs in it.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Where you storing it at? In the refrigerator?
In the refrigerator.
Okay.
Refrigerator.
What was I say? Oh, I forgot. Was it about that?
No, you were asking me. I know you were asking me about Fitz show's gonna be some pre-recorded material that I like.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to move to some pre-recorded material as well. I'm going to shorten my show to exactly 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do from 11 to 12 A to P. Just a little, you know, pick me up. I'm going to do the intro. I'm going to introduce today's co-host, talk about the topic that we're going to do, and then I'm going to call, when all three of us are together, the coffee clutch.
Nice.
Coffee clutch, you know, whatever it is, and then I'm going to run whatever pre-recorded thing. I want when we get the time, I want to be able to assign one thing that's going on, like a pre-recorded thing that's going on in your world, like, you know, a segment of what did Cream do outside. You just piece together, like you went to like some type of fair. You know what I mean? I think that's fun with them, where we learn more about it. Because one thing I do realize that my show I have to anchor it because Malcolm ain't gonna do it, so I have to advertise for the rest, right? Because he's just not. He ain't that bitch. You know, it's about whatever's in his head. God Lord, Jesus. You know, so I realized that I think if we all do like once a month, do a pre-recorded thing, like a cooking segment, or you know, stupid cat tricks. You know, with the child.
Yeah, he pitched that to me the other night. He's like, he said, find stuff that people do on the internet and try to get the child to do the same thing. I'm like, you're never going to do any of these tricks. That will be funny to watch.
It was totally funny, and I would love to do a couple of segments with you, Cream, that you are cooking with your husband and you getting him to eat with, like you're just trying something out. You know, like, it's good. He's like, oh, right. And I want John to go to a sex shop.
Oh yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So, you know, and I'm only doing 14 episodes, maybe 12 or 14 episodes.
It's good to kind of like have a cap and then take a break. Yeah.
Well, because now I feel creative. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I feel creative. Swag, did I tell you? I'm gonna make that. I didn't want to make it publicly. I'm making that. Did I tell you that I started a new company?
No, you did not tell me that.
I didn't. I had the idea. It's called Huzzy. It is a men's and women's underwear company. A friend of mine in New York, he said, Greg, I came up with an idea for a body shaper for men that's made out of mesh, so it won't make it look hard. You know, they still can breathe and stuff. And he said, you know, I said, well, what about like silk? Jock straps? You know, more elevated jock straps. You know, more and stuff out of different materials. You know, lace onesies for whores. You know, I mean, stuff like that. So,
right.
Yeah, plus sizes. Right, and plus size. It's true. That's true. Because I'm a man of a certain size too. And so he had somebody who got some money call me, and I was like, "Sure, I'll do whatever you want with your money. Absolutely."
Swag, did Sammy reach out to you about the link to the Patreon? Did Sammy reach out to you?
He did not.
Sammy said the Patreon link is not showing up. Although maybe he's in here now. I don't know.
It's in the
Sammy.
In the VIP.
Raise your goddamn hand.
Yes, raise your hand if you're here, Sammy. Hussies, I love it. Hussies.
Huzzy.
H-U-Z-Z-I-E. Huzzies. I like it.
And it's hizzies and hersies.
Oh, okay.
You know what? You know where the term hussy comes from. It's an old school. When the old people call somebody a whore, they'll call them a hussy.
Yeah, that's why I said because it was. We used to always call it a hussy. She's a hussy. We're gonna end the stream
Oh, you said
now.
hussy.
Yeah, because Malcolm said he likes it to be under 2 hours recording, and we're almost at 2 hours
Yay,
right now.
Malcolm.
So we're gonna
Yes,
end the
love
stream.
you, Malcolm.
Thank y'all for joining us. Man.
All right, I'll see y'all my next go round.